Hey everybody, it's your boy DMottaBeats here with my first video. I was planning on waiting till the top of the year of 2024, but I'm ready now. So I figured I might as well just start doing everything now. So with this first video, I really just kind of wanted to break down a track that I'm working on, just started working on about 2 days ago. And now that I'm ready, now that I got my whole setup ready, I really wanted just to start uploading content, giving you guys an idea of my process, how I do things, my musical journey, and some of the things I'm seeing, how I work, and all that good stuff.
Damn, DMotta did it again.
Let's start off with what I started off with, and that was the pads here. So here I have 40s keys, and this is a new instrument that recently came with the Complete 8. Or Complete 14, excuse me. So if I go ahead and solo this, if it allows me to, because I have some automation on it, and it kind of likes to freak out. It's just a simple chord progression. Let me add this ghost kick, because this is really how it sounds. So basically what I did here is I went into Machine here and just, let me go over to it. And it had a kick here, drug it in, dropped it here, and then I sidechained it to this. But what I did was I changed the output to have no bus. So what this does is you don't hear the kick, but you still get the same effect for the sidechain. So it creates the sidechain feel to it, to where it's And that was the first thing I did, made a simple little chord progression. And we have the same thing kind of up here, but this is a lower pad. So it kind of breaks down here, and there's vocals that come in. So it really helps with making these vocals stand out. After that, started adding some drums. So here is 40's drum kit right here, which I used to create this. Pretty simple. And there are days where I get pretty lazy, or I'm just not inspired to make drums. That's where Splice comes in handy, or really anything. There's some days where I'm not in the mood to make loops or make chords, and Splice is a very good option to have to kind of get you inspired. So what I did using Splice, and originally it sounds more like this. However, I added some EQ here to really just grab what I wanted out of this loop. So let me play that again for you guys. I also grabbed this drum loop, and we can play all the drums together to kind of give you the vibe of what I was going here. And I also added this drum here. And this is my drum actually, but it just needed to be a little thicker, I felt like, on a low end. So I went and added that, and this is what it all sounds like together. Pretty nice, pretty great dance feel here. So once I got that all put together and I had this pad up here, I'm like, okay, this is definitely an electronic song. Originally, I was trying to make this into a boom bap or trap beat, but like I said, I kind of just went with what was feeling good, and this is what was feeling good. So here on this first section, I also have a tornado siren, which I also sidechained, and I have some vocals here. You guys might be able to call out what this sample is, but I'm not going to say it just for the sake of not getting in trouble. So let me play this whole first section here together. All right, so that was the first section, and now it comes off of that ramp up into this kind of bridgey introduction into the verse. So let's go ahead and play that. All right, so pretty simple, but it kind of gives you an introduction into what you're going to be hearing pretty much throughout the whole duration of the song. Of course, there's kind of, different sections here, but this is a nice introduction to kind of introduce you into what the overall feel is. So next, I went searching for some vocals. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar, but I feel like Splice is a cheat code when it comes to dance vocals, especially. There are some like hip hop and rap vocals on there that I do use from time to time. I don't really use them for like a song, but I use them for more like a feel. Like I'll go ahead and like take off a whole bunch of the high end, some of the low end, and kind of like turn it down a lot and put it in the background. So it kind of like gives you a vibe. And maybe in a future video, I can show you guys something like that. But again, I feel like dance vocals are really at a surplus on Splice. And if you use them the right way, they can definitely be like really good in creating a full-on song. So here, this next section is the verse and then the chorus. So we'll go ahead and play all the way through up till here until it goes into the next section. So take a listen.
I've been loving you, but you hold on to. Hurt you in the best, but there is no fast lane to hell. And it's hard to see if you're feeling me or not. So just be real with me. If you've been feeling me, move on. I've been loving you, but you hold on to. I've been loving you, but you hold on to. I've been loving you, but you hold on to. I've been loving you, but you hold on to.
All right, so pretty simple. Like I said, I did have this lower pad right here. I feel like that really helped with making these vocals shine, because originally I did have this pad here, but I felt like, they were kind of battling a little bit when it came to the same frequency ranges, and it was kind of muddying up the mix when it came to the clarity of the vocals. So with these vocals, they were already pretty well mixed. Like a lot of the low end was rolled off. What I did was I just added a compressor just to kind of even out the vocals a little bit more, EQ'd it just to roll off a little bit more of that low end, and boosted a tiny bit at 2K just for a little bit more clarity on those vocals, and added a little bit more of a delay there to have that vocal take up a little bit more space. So now we'll go back into this section, and this is kind of like another bridge section. So this will be a bridge, and then this is kind of another hook, and then this kind of wraps up the track right here. So let's go ahead and play this bridge. So, pretty simple. This adds back in this vocal loop here, and it's kind of like a nice little layover until this part right here, which is kind of like the hook replayed again. But, we add back in this tornado siren, and it kind of builds up the end. So let's go ahead and play that. So yeah, it's just kind of like, it kind of ramps up again, comes back down here, and then I feel like this last section here is just kind of wrapping everything up. Your conclusion, your epilogue, everything's right here. So let's go ahead and play that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You know, it's a pretty simple track, a pretty fun track. I really had a whole lot of fun making it. I spent the most of the day of Sunday really creating this track. Obviously, this track still has a little bit of work to do. Still need to tidy up some things on the mix, maybe add a few things here or there. But overall, you know, it's sitting in a good spot. And this will probably be something I use on a future dance project. But we'll have to see, you know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's it for today. Like and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to reach out on Instagram or Twitter. Reach out in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely love to chat it up with you guys. And until next time, guys, peace.